Good morning. This tutorial is going to describe how you create a website from a template that is some code that already exists, and you will modify it to create a page of your own and add your content to it. And again, this code you're going to get, it's on the web, and there's an existing website, and you're essentially going to copy it. First, you'll copy it just as it is, and then, in a later video, I'll show you how to change it to be your own. So let me get to the desktop. And I think I want to make my picture a little bit bigger. So the first thing we want to do is we want to create a folder, which is a place to hold our website. And this is actually the way it's done on the web. There's a series of folders that will hold the content of all websites. So let me create a folder, right click, and I'm going to click on New, Folder, and I'm going to call this Frank's website. The next thing I'm going to do is open up this website so that I can put other folders and files inside of it. So I double click on it and it opens. Move it over a little bit. I'm going to right click, go to New again. I want another folder. I'm going to call this one Images, and Images will be the place where I keep my pictures. And this is very common for all websites in general. The place for the pictures is in a folder called Images. I'm going to create another folder, which I'm not going to use right away, but I will create it there. So at a later time, I can add information to it. So New, and it's going to be called Cascading Style Sheets. And style sheets contain code that can change the color and can change the size of the content. Basically, it contains code that makes your website look good. So I'm going to type in CSS, and that's done. So I have the main folder, and I have a folder to hold my pictures and another one for CSS. And for the construction right now, that's actually done. So now I need to go get the content to put in these folders. So let me go to my web browser, which is Firefox, and I'm going to go to a website, which is www.bdpa-camp.org/arlo.html. And this is Arlo's page. And now we see Arlo's page. This is Arlo when he was graduated from preschool, probably close to 5. I think at this time he was still 4. And here's Arlo's content. He's got his ABCs and his numbers, and he tells you who his Nana is, and his Nana helped him put this together. But what I want from this is I want the source code, because I'm going to use that to create my website. So I'm going to right click here, and I'm going to go down to view source, and guess what? There's the code. Now, what I'm going to want to do is highlight all of this and copy it. And so I'll put the cursor here and I'll drag it down like this. And then on the keyboard, there's a key called Control, this CTRL. Hold that down and hold the C key down at the same time. And that will copy all of this code, and I can move it from the website to my local computer. So now that I've got it copied, I'm going to minimize this for a second. And then I need to have a way to create this file and edit it. And edit it, which means make changes to it. So I'm going to click on this magnifying glass in the search box here. And I'll type in the name of the program, Notepad, that I want to use for editing. Notepad is on all Windows computers. I double click on it and it opens. And remember I said I had copied all that code and I had it on something called a clipboard. So now to put it into this file, I'm going to hold the Control key down, then hit the V key, and there it is. There's the code. And now I can save the code to the folder on my computer. So I'll go up and click File here and say Save As, and I want to go to desktop. And remember, this was the folder that I created, Frank's website. And I'm going to give it the name, same name it had on the web, arlo.html. Many websites have this extension, HTML files. And in the beginning, all web pages were HTML. Now, the Notepad is trying to get me to save this as a text document. And of course, I want to make it HTML, so I need to drop this box here and then click All Files and then click Save. And if I move this here, you can see that I have my page and the name is Arlo and it is an HTML file and it's in my folder on my computer. Now the next thing I need to do is I need to get the picture, and I'm going to save the picture into images. So I'm going to go back. This is the web browser, and here's Arlo's page. And if I put the cursor over the picture and I right click it and I copy the image, this is going to go on the clipboard again that I told you before. And now all I need to do is go back down to my folder. I'll click the folder. And there's my website. And I want to go to images. And I will click V. And there's Arlo's picture there. Now, going through this a little bit fast, so you may need to do this a couple of times to get everything lined up in the right place. But the more you do this kind of thing, the more proficient you get, and you will need this when you're creating other software and website and other programming material. So this is kind of something that you do a lot. You will grab code or you will get data from different places and move it to the place that you need and do what you need to do with it. So that's done actually. So now I have my page, I've got my image here, and if I click on Arlo, I've got Arlo now on my local computer, and I can make changes to it and convert it to whatever I need to converted to. And again, this is a common thing that's done with software and websites and things like that. So this is, I'm going to cut this one off, and I'm going to pick up from here on the next tutorial and show you how to change this into your website. And later on, I will even show you how to put pages onto the internet so they can be seen by everybody in the world. So stay tuned for the next tutorial.